right, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Tanya. And now, a woman who pretty much doesn't need an introduction, but, I can't resist because we work together at the Center for Social Innovation. But I work on the light side. I get bright light and windows, and she works on the dark side. And I said, that's gotta suck. Tell me one good thing about working on the dark side of CSI. She pointed out that she was close to the nap room. It's true, and the private phone booths, but the bigger problem is she's too busy to use either of them, so. Yvonne Bambrick, the hardest working girl in complete street business.
Hello. The nap room is pretty cool. It's a phone booth that also has a couch in it in the darkest corner of the center, and if you really need a nap, you can go there and have one. But like I said, never get to go there unless you're sick, and then you have an excuse. Anyway, hopefully I'll get through this. Will somebody tell me when I'm actually starting? I'm starting right now. Okay, how many people ride a bike to get places in Toronto? Yeah! That's a lot of people. All right, that's like that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to cheat here. Okay, look. Okay, so who's the bike union? Do you guys know who the bike union is? Okay, so we don't need this slide. Either way, we're speaking up on your behalf if you're a cyclist in Toronto. When's the slide going to... There. So we've come a long way. You guys might recognize that was the birth of the bike union. This is a Dave Meslin design. But we've actually, since 1975, we've had a city cycling committee. That's kind of a big deal. And the Bike Friendly Business Awards have been around for 20 years. But where are we now? We have almost 800 active members in the Toronto Cyclists Union, but we need more. If you haven't joined the Toronto Cyclists Union yet, please do. We're funded almost entirely by members, and we're working on your behalf. So bikes are officially sexy. New York Times fashion section says so. That's got to mean something. So, hey, we're working towards the meaningful integration of bicycles into the transportation network. And you guys can be part of that by, talking to your counselors, which is another slide that's coming. This is going really fast. So, other cities. I was just had the pleasure and privilege of going to Buenos Aires, and even they are putting in physically separated bike lanes in Buenos Aires. That's a big deal. This is in Argentina. And Montreal, of course, has had them for a while now. So what can you do? Are you new on your bike? You've been at it for a while. There's lots of ways to get engaged. And mostly it's just about talking about it, which is what I get the privilege of doing regularly. Okay. So politically, hey, it's an election year. That's why we're all here tonight. Excellent. So you can write a letter to your counselor. You can make sure that when you get a knock on the door and there's a candidate chatting you up, that you say, hey, what do you think about bike lanes? Would you support those? Or even just, the notion of complete streets, which you'll hear about later. Look, more. As a consumer, you can talk to your local merchants. If you've got a helmet, bring it in with you. Say, hey, thanks for that great bike parking outside. Let them know that you're spending your local dollars in their shop as a cyclist. And the more we talk to our merchants and let them know about it, the better. In your community, consider becoming part of your local residents association or condo board. Talk to your neighbors and friends about why you enjoy cycling. Better health, cost-effective form of transportation. Look, education. I put a lot in this presentation. Sorry. Promote cycling as an option to your friends and family. And also tell folks about the CAN bike courses. There's great education available for new cyclists, and there's a link there. This will be up later, and you can follow the links. You can share your knowledge. Are you a bike buddy? Maybe you could take a friend for a ride on a weekend. Take them around their block. Maybe go for a ride in a park. Isn't that cute? That's me and my friend Kelsey riding a double side-by-side bike. Anyway, sure, yeah. And this one's really important. Be a safe and responsible cyclist. People are watching you, and they're judging all of us. And it sucks, but it's true. So give respect, get respect. Try and signal your intentions. Wave at drivers, smile at them, point at them, whatever, but figure it out. Because, become a member of the bike union, please. That goes a long way. It really does support the work we're doing. We've got a ton of great volunteers working with us, but we're basically funded by you guys. So if you can get behind us, we'd really appreciate it. And, look, big news. We're getting, most of you probably heard this by now, but we're getting a public bike share system in Toronto. Woohoo! So that's pretty exciting. Tell your candidates and your councillor that you support the idea. Definitely, that's super important, and you can be part of making Toronto one of the best cities in North America to ride in. We can totally do it. There's no doubt in my mind. And in and around the Bloor Street issue, again, if you live on Bloor, Danforth, anywhere, talk to the merchants along that strip. They need to hear that bikes are important. And yeah, here's some interesting links. We have a joint events calendar called Bike Events TO. I'm trying to get everything together there. Thanks, everybody.